Previously on the Outpost.
I spilled a lot of black blood that night, but not as much as your friend the wolf.
Who is this wolf?
That blacksmith you've been spending so much time with.
I want to send a letter to the worm supplier.
You brought a plagueling inside the wall.
What exactly is it that you want me to figure out?
Those are the bones. The men who killed your family.
I've written 2 dispatches to be delivered to the Prime Order in the event of my untimely death.
This is our only chance to protect the outpost from the Prime Order.
Or should I say, Your Majesty?
Satisfy the law, Talon will be executed.
Send it back and I'll never open that door again. Just tell me how.
I told you without a shadow of doubt or fear.
You should never have turned your back on me, old wolf. You're good, Blackbird.
Better than you.
Ben Besu. Juruna Kim Ben Bossa. Kaki. Jumena. Subekyavana. Isheli. Jeremiah.
It was you.
Nakim Ben Bossa. Nakim!
Lakiri.
We sent him back. Why? I don't understand. You were one of the scum that killed my people. My family.
Not my finest hour. But I'm not sorry I did it.
You son of a bitch.
Because if I hadn't been there, I would never have discovered you.
You're no better than the rest of them.
You're right. I was no better. But when your Lakiri came between my arrow and you, I looked into your little eyes. I changed. And since then, I've dedicated my life to studying the prophecies, searching for understanding, in the hope that I would find you.
You should have told me.
If I had, would you have listened to me? Or stuck a sword in me? Promise me you'll fulfill the prophecy.
I don't even know what the prophecy is.
It's humankind's only hope. For you, so you never forget. Find the Book of Names.
The Book of what? No, no, no. Don't die on me, old bastard.
You haven't much time. The Dragman is coming. The Dragman will find you.
don't understand.
The Dragman will find you. Find the Book of Names. Promise me.
I promise.
Ambassador, to what do I owe the honor?
No need for formalities. You're Carrick Unger, acolyte of the shrine at Cadrian's Pass.
That was many years ago. I have a family now. We pay tribute to the Order every harvest.
And a lovely family it is, too. I'm searching for the Vex Rexicon.
The Book of Names. I've never seen it. It is kept in the sanctum by the Elders.
The Elders are dead.
When the Greyskins attacked the shrine, they killed everyone.
Except you.
I was out gathering...
You abandoned your sworn duty. Relax. All I want is the Vex. Is it still in the shrine?
Perhaps the Greyskins took it. Or burned it, who knows?
You don't want me to find the Book of Names, do you?
I don't know where it is. I swear to the gods.
You lie to me, even when you have so much to lose. So much.
I would never lie.
Choose.
What? No! Please!
Choose, or I will choose for you.
Me! I choose me!
I admire the creativity of your choice. Do not lie to me again. Where is the book?
It's inside the altar of fire!
How does one open it?
I don't know! They only took it out once while I was there. They lit fires and chanted something, that's all I know, I swear!
You should have died with your brothers at the shrine.
Please don't hurt them.
No! You're a man who watches tragedy unfold and does nothing to stop it. This time, it'll be your tragedy.
Please don't! They've done nothing!
Just watch.
When the moon is aflame, a black blood will summon the slayers of men to conquer and purge!
I can finally get back to you, my friend. It's fascinating.
Moon is a flame, a black blood will summon the slayers of men to conquer and purge the oppressors of old. Even in death, you nag me. Find it, you said. Not get it off the shelf. Never made anything easy, did you?
No. Didn't mean to startle you.
When you sneak up on someone without announcing, it startles them.
I heard Shet killed a smith. Terribly sorry. Know how close he was to you.
It was the bones I was looking for.
What? He has the mark. Would you like help disposing of the body?
No. I'm going to bury him myself.
Okay. You doing some reading?
I can't. It's all written in this weird language.
It's Yindri.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it is. I can read it well. Parts of it. I can actually read and write 12 different tongues, but I can only really speak 3.
You're amazing.
Do you really mean that? I'm a little rusty on Yindrin, actually, since no one speaks it. Yindrin's all being slaughtered by the Prime Order.
They're all dead.
Just like your people. Sorry, that was very insensitive of me.
Why?
Just reminding you about another awful genocide. It was horrible, I'm sorry.
Why would the Prime Order wipe them out?
Hey. Well, I guess most ancient prophecies were written in their native tongue. So if there's no one left to translate them, well, the Prime Order can interpret the text however they wish. It's a wonderful language, by the way. I could just sit here and read it for days. It's just so colourful and interesting. Did you know that in Yindrin there's 20 different words for sky?
Well, knock yourself out. You can read everything in the room.
Really? You don't mind?
Just keep your eyes open for something called the Book of Names.
Book of Names? Okay. Why?
I promised the smith I'd find it. Made it sound very important.
There you are, Janzo. Been looking all over for you.
Why?
Good news. Mistress said the bird came.
It's not good news, Mont. Not for me, anyway. Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
Yes, you sent for me.
Commander Kalksar says the time has come. Today I'll be introduced at the encampment.
What now? We've only just properly begun that training.
We dare not wait any longer. The Prime Order grows suspicious. I heard about Talon. Has she survived?
Yes.
Did you intervene?
No. No, I would never do that without your orders to do so.
Then how?
It's complicated. But, there is something you should know about Talon.
Go on. I know what you're going to say.
You do? Talon
You're in
can
love
summon
with Talon.
demons.
What?
Where have you been, boy? My man on the wall saw the birds fly in before midday.
Couldn't believe it myself.
Gallows Rock, sundown, before dark moon. Bring all gold. Before dark moon, that's...
It's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, that's so exciting.
You shouldn't be excited. You should be terrified. Gallows Rock is where bad things happen. You could be dealing with the Nodajori bandits or even the Denali smugglers.
You're good with words. You'll talk your way out of any problem.
What? Me? No, absolutely not. I am way too busy. I'm helping Captain Garrett Spears with the plaguing problem, and I'm helping dear Talon
Captain Spears and that girl more important to you than your mother?
No, of course not. But, oh, Mum. On the way to Gallows Rock are the plaguelings. Not to mention that the bandits are probably the ones selling this stuff. Either way, I'm going to be dead.
Munt will look after you.
No.
No. No. After everything I've done for you. You ungrateful little twit!
Mother, I have done everything you have ever asked for, right or wrong. But this time, you're going to have to find somebody else.
There isn't anybody else! Bill's dead and Munt's a half-wit! Munt will look after you.
Munt would have me dead if it came down to it.
You listen to me. I'm the one who took you in. I fed you, I clothed you, I raised you as my own. And I can put your little ass back out on the street again any time I want.
I appreciate what you're saying. I just believe that going into the Clipsum trade so big is a grave mistake.
I've made a lot of grave mistakes in my life. Don't you be one of them.
You caused nothing but pain and suffering in my life. But I'm gonna miss you, old man.
Well, I suppose there's one less body I have to clean up.
There's one in the nightshade, 3 more in the sewer.
And one more in the street. A busy night.
All the bones are dead. The Lakiri's gone. You won't have any more trouble from me. I'll leave the outpost as agreed.
Good. But, before I escort you out, Lady Calcazar requests your presence. Here she is. Still alive as it happens.
I shall wait outside. This doesn't concern you. Talon. We have so much to talk about.
Start with how you decide to let Withers take my head.
It was not a decision that I made lightly. At the time, I could see no other way.
Then to save your own skin, I understand. Are we done here? I have to be gone by sundown.
Withers blackmailed me to get to you. I hated myself for what I did. Please, I wish you to stay. Help me overthrow the Prime Order.
What? Is that why you want me here? To help you commit treason?
Just stop letting your tongue run wild and listen. My name is not Gwyn, and Commander Calcazar is not my father. I am Rosamund, daughter of King Ralnoff, which makes me heir to the realm.
So let's say I believe you. What do I do now? Am I supposed to kneel?
No. No, not at all. I hope that we could still be friends.
Yes, well, we can always hope.
And I'm hoping that you'll join our cause.
What can a few hundred men at the outpost do against the Prime Order?
We have more men than you think. And with your help, Talon will have more than just men.
You have men plus a woman.
Tell me of this demon.
So does everyone know about that now?
Only those who need to know.
The demon is gone. We sent it back where it belongs.
Tell me more. I want to understand. Are there more than one such creature?
So I've been told. But I only have one name. That's how I summon them. By its name.
Well, then you need to find more. How did you find the first one?
The smith. But he's dead now. Book of Names.
What?
I have to go.
But you'll stay here? At the outpost?
For now. We're done here. Stop reading.
I'm just getting started. And I've already learned so much already. Why don't you want to know?
Because I think the Book of Names is actually a book full of...
Full of demon names. You see, I've been doing some reading. Now, you do have black blood, don't you? You see, I'm sure I read somewhere in here something about the black blood summoning a Lycuria. Oh, Lycuria, it's a different name for demon.
I know what a Lycuria is, Janzo.
So that's what stabbed you, isn't it? The Lycuria. You're basically a witch. and if you had access to all of these demon names, well, you could just summon up a whole army of them.
That is precisely why we're not doing this.
Not this one. You made a promise to the smith that you would find the Book of Names.
It's not that simple.
No. Not as simple as sticking to your word and carrying out the smith's last dying wish.
Oh, shut up.
Look, even if you did find the Book of Names, doesn't mean that you have to use it.
I don't think I'll be able to find it. And I don't know how to speak or read Yindarian and...
Yindri.
Yindrian. I can only look at the pictures.
It's not a problem. I already told you. I will sit here for days and read through all of these books just for you.
Why are you always so nice to me, Janzo?
I just like being around somebody like you, that's all. I find your life to be interesting and thrilling. Also, I kind of need a little small favor in return.
What kind of favor?
Well, you see, I'm going traveling for a few days and to deliver some stuff, and I need a travel companion, you know, somebody to talk to and help me carry the stuff.
That's not a little favor, is it?
Oh, right. I suppose neither is translating all of these books and papers. Will you come with me?
The smith said I need to find the Book of Names before something called the Dragman finds me.
Before the Dragman finds you?
Why? Is there something you know about it?
No.
Then why are you acting weird?
And just, in Yindrin, there's a word, drogmain.
Which means?
Death.
Death?
Maybe. Maybe not. Come on, pick up 2 or 3 of these books and we can help solve your problem along the way.
I don't know.
Come. If you don't come with me, I may not survive. Then who's going to translate all of these books for you?
So the truth is you don't actually want me there for my company, do you? You want my protection?
Pretty much. And also there might be some plaguelings and bandits along the way. But it'll be really fun. Come on, let's go.
These men you've gathered, how do you know they're going to rally for our cause?
Common man, not concerned about causes. Care about their own necks, the next meal, and the safety of their loved ones, probably in that order. We'll promise them all 3.
You have a low opinion of the common man. Oh, hold. They must be on their way to the outpost with the late shipment.
Not because of Magmore. Hail! We've got 20 score swords in the wagon. We can't afford to lose them. Not now.
I'll take care of this. If anything happens, you protect Gwen at all costs.
Captain McNaw.
Spears. Been a long time.
Indeed. What are you doing all the way out here?
We're just about to break camp for our final leg to the outpost to collect that shipment of armaments you owe us. And here you come with it.
It's better late than never, eh? Listen, don't worry about the shipment. We'll take it the rest of the way to Eckley Station.
Nonsense. We'll take it from here.
I have very direct orders to accompany the shipment.
And I have remanded those orders, Captain. Do you have the relinquishment papers and inventories?
Of course.
Right here.
Help him!
Are you all right? Looks like the commander still has some fight left in him.
I think it's about time you tell me what's really in the barrels. I know you didn't bring me up this far to deliver wine.
I suppose you do have a right to know. So, we are going to Gallows Rock to buy an undisclosed volume of raw calypsum from an unknown seller.
So what's in those barrels?
Gold. Small fortune in gold.
Should kill you and take that gold, you stupid idiot. You know whoever you're meeting up there's planning to kill you and take that gold?
What makes you so sure?
So where is this Gallows Rock, anyway?
It's on the high mountain road. It's a shame, really, because it's so beautiful. But ever since the upper mines dried up, well, no one really goes there anymore.
No one really goes that way anymore. Are you listening to yourself?
Listen, I told you it was dangerous.
The mistress has finally done you in. Are you even sure there's gold in those barrels and not rocks?
Yeah, of course I'm sure. there. You see.
I'm taking my share before we get robbed.
Share? Who said anything about to share? No. You are here in exchange for reading your books.
You won't be reading anything when you're dead.
Do you think I'm going to be dead?
I'll try to not let that happen. This is just insurance.
Excuse me, I'm going to need those coins to trade the Calypso.
I'm almost certain they're not going to count every coin. Come on.
We're leaving the carts here.
Why?
Shortcut. It'll save us half a day. Come on, help me. Help me.
So many.
This is only the beginning. When people find out about you and who you are, men will flock to your banners.
I've done nothing to deserve their loyalty except be born to the right parents.
Which means the gods are in your blood. You were put in this world to make things right again.
I don't know if I can do that.
You must try. Your whole life has led to this moment. Otherwise, the real Gwyn, she gave her life for naught.
Then it's time I fulfill my father's promise. Both my fathers.
This is the furthest I've ever been. How about you?
I've pretty much been everywhere.
Been to the capital?
No. Wouldn't last long there. The Covenant controls everything, from the roads to the markets. There's no gambling, no fighting, no drinking.
I've heard it's quite immaculate. The walls are meant to be covered in pure white marble, and the towers, they have this gold trim around them. I've always wanted to see it.
It's all a show to hide the evil that's inside. They're all murderers, every single one of them. Just nod your head and keep walking. If you stop, they'll expect something.
A song for the lady and her companion? I met a fair lady with hair like the sun. Her eyes were like moonbeams, lips second to none. She had castles of gold and she's great in the sack. But the only thing wrong was the hump on her back. Yes, the hump on her back, the hump on her back. The girl of my dreams has a hump on her back. I could drape her in pearls, but it won't change the fact that the woman I love has a hump on her back. Oh, absolutely. It takes a little bit of money. Perfect. I'll take that. Put that right here.
What about me? To be fair, the song was half mine.
I don't really have much.
What about
No.
this?
No.
Come on, share. Share. Now, don't you want to share? Yeah. Oh, holding out on us, aren't you? Looks like the price of our song just went up. Off with that pack now, rich boy.
Yours too, my fine, fine lady.
It's not our money.
Oh, it's not your money? I couldn't agree more.
Good one, sis. Now, here's a tasty thing. I'm thinking you're gonna take off more than just that pack. Why don't you take off them heavy clothes, too?
How much is it worth to you?
Huh?
Ah!
Aha! Ow! Ah!
Oh!
Genzo, duck!
Don't leave me, you witch!
As I said, how much is it worth to you?
Please, I didn't mean anything by what I said earlier. Please, oh, it's just a little joke.
How much is this little joke worth to you?
We should go.
Yes, please, listen to your man.
He's not my man.
Then you love her?
I wish. Sorry. I wish that we could stay and chat, but, well, we've really got still a long way to go.
Please, just show mercy. You've already broken my arm and my leg.
And you don't think I should break just one more very little thing?
No.
I don't.
You're lucky my lover has such a forgiving nature.
Yes, thank you. I'll just go back to my music. Thanks, mate.
Lover.
Next time when I say keep walking, keep walking.
Sorry, it's just that the music is ever so catchy. You must
You
admit.
better start translating. I have a feeling you're not going to make it back to the outpost.
Really?
For as long as there have been grayskins and humans, we've been at war. They are our mortal enemies. How many of you have lost a loved one in the border wars? How many have lost a father or a brother or a son to those filthy grayskins? Now let me ask you this. Who has lost a loved one at the hands of the Prime Order? No one? Do you live in such fear of the Prime Order that you will not honor the memory of your loved ones?
They slit my mother's throat for refusing the advances of a Covenant officer. I was 4 years old, but I'll never forget.
Who else? Who among you has seen a loved one put to death for speaking out against tyranny? Who among you has witnessed murder, rape, or plunder at the hands of the Prime Order soldiers? Yes, the Grayskins are and always will be our enemy. But our greatest enemy walks among us. It wears red armor, stained with the blood of our families.
You're the betrayer.
Yes, they call me the betrayer. I opened the palace gates. I stood by as the Queen Mother was beheaded, and then King Ranulph himself. But all this I did by the King's command. It was all part of a desperate plan. Sacrifice many to save one. I stood by as my own daughter Gwyn was beheaded in place of Princess Rosamund. Today marks the culmination of the King's plan. Gentlemen, the time has now come for you to bow down before your Queen, Queen Rosamund. Bow before your Queen.
Why should we believe you? She could be anyone.
How dare you question me?
Commander, take me forward. Who among you has been to the capital? Who has seen my mother, Queen Alessandra, before she was murdered by the Prime Order? You.
Gwyn, don't.
I remember you.
I worked in the royal gardens.
Yes. Danamar, of course. And you always caught me picking your best roses.
And you, sir? You have a familiar face as well.
I tended the stables.
Yes, of course. Grumman, is it?
It's Goldman. This is though the Queen herself were alive. Princess Rosamund?
You may rise.
I swear on my life, this is Rosamund, daughter of the King. Hail to the Queen! Hail to the Queen!
Hail to the Queen! Hail to the Queen! Hail to the Queen!
Essa, thank you for coming so quickly.
What do you want?
There is a book full of names.
I bring you book.
No, I want it destroyed.
Where is?
At a shrine, built from red sandstone, called Mare Nock. You'll find it straight south of the ridgeline. In the sanctum, there is an altar, the altar of fire. Inside the altar, you'll find the book. Bring me 1 page as proof, burn the rest.
I take 1/10 now. The rest I come get when book is no more.
If you encounter opposition,
I kill anything that comes near book.
that works.